Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today I have, thankfully, a day off, and it is the morning right now. I just think, okay, what should I do? And one of the things I wanted to try doing is Triglavian hunting and continue testing our expensive Paladin doing Triglavian hunting, because it is an absolute beast of a ship. It's a brawly based Paladin, and I've actually just recently located some Triglavians in the adjacent system of Turianus right here. So it is in the system of Sirashin, I believe. We'll go check that out. I did bookmark on Wormhole very recently, and there was a Kronos actually doing that Triglavian wormhole, so we'll see if there are any Triglavians left there. Otherwise we might have to take out some initial fleets to get this system going. This ship is an absolute beast, just completely annihilates Triglavians, no problem whatsoever, just rolls straight through. So we'll grab our wares right here, nothing's left, frigate in, and get out here. I thought that it would be a good idea to do Triglavian hunting during the morning time, because there's maybe fewer players doing it, but there were still players doing it, so there's going to be a bit of competition here. But I mean, it can also be a bit interesting when you've got a bit of competition. The problem is I like to test this ship out for itself in a kind of worst case scenario, and it's hard when you've got people helping. Otherwise, I just think when I'm not testing out ships, just doing it for fun, then I think it is very fun when there's other players there. Let's go to Sirashin. We had the tracking speed scripts before. They were working wonders. I wonder how the tracking speed differs if I have like one range and one tracking, or just both of them without anything. So yeah, 5.08, 4.03, 4.03 like this is the same as nothing basically. And the range is 50-31. Okay, so it's still better to have scripts in because we have now 49-30. But tracking is the same. Okay, let's check this out. I'm just going to deploy my drones right here just so I can group these up into a separate group, because we've got all the groups. It's nice to have them individually divided up a bit, so we have 2 of them, because we can only use 5 at a time. Okay, let's go to this Triglavian wormhole, see what's going on here. We have actually got a ton of cargo in here, which we could have perhaps dumped at the station, but I want to just go check out the Triglavian wormhole since there's someone already there. See if we can get in on some kills right here. Someone who's red over here. I'm not sure why he's red. Probably it's just that our corporation has marked him as red, because it doesn't seem like a gang corp per se. Okay, there we go. We've got these Triglavians over here. And the Cronus is still here. We can start wrecking these guys with Conflag. We're missing a bit. Yeah, grazing shot now. Now we're getting hits. And just with dual tracking speed scripts, it's still not too good. We perhaps should have packed Multifrequency, because Multifrequency does actually have better tracking than Conflag. And it could be useful when we're up against these little Damavics. So that's actually something I should have brought. Do I even have it? Oh, I do actually have Multifrequency. Okay, we'll check the difference in tracking. We can put the Multifrequency here. We get 7.26. Okay. So here we'd want to go with Multifrequency. Definitely. It's going to be a lot better against these guys. It'll do less damage, but it'll hopefully apply a lot better. We're getting ghosted as well. Go on, take out that Harrower. Ah, this is a bit problematic right here. Well, we've not got enough application. We just one-shotted that guy though. Let's try taking out him with the drones. Because you need to be able to dispatch these ghosting, these Damavics really quickly. They can cause your tracking to be really bad, and also just the regular Damavics as well. We're not able to hit him. It's really bad applicability right here. Could probably add some Nosferatus on this battle cruise over here. But it doesn't feel like the multi-frequency is that great actually. Even though the application is better. But it feels like we're hardly doing any damage. Like, it took a long time to take out that little Damavic over there. Are there maybe any implants we could use to improve our tracking as well? We've got a really good grappler right here that should aid us a lot in these kind of situations. But he left. The Kronos left. Hospital Liminal. Okay, he went down pretty quickly. We can even deploy an MTU right here because he left. So he had an MTU before. Oh wait, no, he's still got his Packrat MTU over here. Packrat MTUs are pretty expensive, so I'm surprised he left them right here. Maybe he disconnected because he was doing it very slowly. Yeah, this feels very simple right here. He's tanking so well. The ship is an absolute boss in terms of tank. Get a bit of Nosferatu sauce. And the drone's just aiding a little bit on the side. Oh, there he is, he's back. Maybe he disconnected or something. I myself actually have been having pretty unstable internet today. So I think it can happen to everyone. And you usually warp out like he did, like he warped out and then warped back in. Probably he warped out and then came back from the disconnect. What is Moro's enthalpic inhibitor? This Triglavian weapon system is functionally equivalent to energy neutralizer but works on somewhat different principle standard to neutralizers. Which means of causing energy loss is different and the end result is much the same as Moroznic enthalpic inhibitor is often used to reduce enemy capabilities by special Triglavian units using the designation Moroznic. Oh, okay. So there seems to be some special... Oh, there it is. Is Moroznic over here. That's some special, like... I remember I did encounter some similar one. Some semiotic or something who did some kind of sensor dampener. Or tracking disruptor. They deployed this kind of beacon, these kind of Moro's enthalpic inhibitor. And these things seem to cause give some debuffs to us. But it doesn't seem like they're doing anything to us. Maybe they're attacking the Cronus instead. We can maybe salvage a bit. We can take out these guys maybe. Are we able to get some hits to this? This thing is completely still, so we should be able to. I'm surprised how little damage we're doing to this Moros. There we go with a bit of conflag. There we go. Okay, easy. I can't unfortunately take out those wrecks because they're just outside my salvage range. 6.1 kilometers. I can get that one though. Destroyed. Okay, great. So we can now focus on cleaning up right here. There's a lot of wrecks actually. Could we move to the side so we can get an MTU because there's a lot of wrecks right here with loot as well. So it would be nice to collect them. Today I feel like grabbing a bunch of loot, a bunch of wrecks. Well, I was just like, oh, we're just going to test this out. But now I feel like grabbing some wrecks. Let's move the salvage drones over here. Okay, now I think we can deploy the MTU because it can't be too close to the other one. 5,000 meters away from it. Why is he locking me up? Is he angry that I took the wrecks? But thing is, he warped out. That's why, like, he warped out and then I started salvaging. Or started grabbing them. Otherwise, I was not initially going to grab them. I don't know what he's saying here in chat. Let's see now. Can we deploy the MTU? Maybe now we can. Where is his pack rat? He's over there, almost out of range. I think he might be salvaging my wrecks because I'm seeing a lot of containers being spawned in. I'm guessing he's getting pissed off of the wrecks right here, but I was thinking he warped off, so I just wanted to clean it up. I don't want to just leave the wormhole here, you know. No one's going to get some good fleets that spawn in later. You'll get plenty of fleets later. Okay, let's grab this MTU over here. Get some salvaging going on. Oh, there's a lot of people moving in and out of the system. I was thinking maybe gankers or something. Has he got drones? No, he's not got drones. Is it the Noctis? Because there was a Noctis before that was helping him. I think it might be just our drones that are just so good. Let's move these drones to salvage. He's not salvaging any of his drones. Or any of his wrecks. Doesn't seem like that at least. Does he have salvages? No, it doesn't seem like it. We can turn off the armor repair. Don't need to keep it on when we're not using it. Anything good? Nah, nothing great. Okay, he seems to be shooting my MTU. So we do not want that to happen. That's a little scrub. He's attacking my MTU. You think I don't see him? He abandoned all these wrecks as well. Well, I guess more wrecks for me. Little scrub attacking my MTU. It wouldn't surprise me if we were just to blast at each other with Conflag and him with Void. I'd win the battle because I have so much armor HP per second, but you can never be sure. They've always got some trick up their sleeve, these guys, because we've got serious tank on this ship right here. We've got dual Corpum A-types, right? Centum A-types, and really good armor HP per second. And we're also cap stable, so we can go on for a really long time. We've got Ezekiel right here, we can see what he's got going on. Let's see now, so he has died previously with Triglavian hunting fits right here. Let's see, and what is he? He seems to have died over here with the large armor pairs. This was pretty recently. It would be kind of fun to just fight him, but I don't think it would be such a good idea because I think he will just win the fight. Because there's always some trick these guys have got up their sleeves. Usually. Not always, but usually. Did kill a golem over here. Grab this right here. All our loot was in there. Almost all our loot. I'm just very curious what kind of fitting he's got. Depends a lot on his fitting. Otherwise we can maybe go for him. It might be fun. Shall we go for him? It is very tempting. It is very tempting. Seems to be always carrying a pretty basic Kronos right here. You know what, let's go for him. Let's go for him. I'm gonna 100% regret this later, but I want to go for him. I'm just quite curious how this is going to be. Because he can jump away whenever he feels like it. Oh, he has a disruptor as well. Let's see how this goes. There's quite a bit of damage right here. We are fighting with the blaster range. Can overheat the damage a bit. Are we going to be able to take him? I don't think so. We'll see. We'll see. If we can just get through his structure. Because we are making a bit of progress in his armor. He's made a bit of progress in my structure. There's not a nice... Oh, we're making progress into his structure. Maybe. Maybe. Cronus do have pretty big structures though. We'll see. Stop overheating. See if we can get through him. Yeah, I mean, we've got a pretty powerful ship right here, so I think that could perhaps, if we... It really depends if we can hit his structure at the right time. The problem is the Kronos just has such a naturally big structure. Let's see. Does he have drones? He doesn't have drones. Okay. We were making a slight progress. He can't overheat the damage anymore. Okay. He seems to be wanting to warp off. Ah, he's on the gate, that's what he's doing. So he can just warp out whenever he feels like it. Ah, smart. Look, that's what I mean. They always have some trick up their sleeve. They always have some trick up their sleeve, these guys. I can never predict that little extra variable that they've always got. He is right on the wormhole. That is really smart of him, actually. Just sitting there. So if something goes south, then he jumps through, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a bunch of friends or something else to help him out there. Or he can just run away. But luckily, we did not lose our Paladin. We did actually manage to take quite a bit of structure damage, but we also did a ton of structure damage to him as well. So that was a pretty decent Marauder battle right there. I think that he had dual reps, so that's probably how he was able to have so much tank, but we were getting through it. That was actually pretty cool, I must say. Little PvP battle right there. Could have almost lost our whole ship right here, but we managed to survive. I'm just glad we managed to get through that and actually forced him off. I see that in a way as a victory, even though we didn't secure the kill. But it was a bit intense right there. Ooh, Paladin versus Kronos, and we were also at a disadvantage because I was silly and fighting at point blank. That is perfect for his void. If I had been at like 20-30 kilometers away, his void wouldn't have optimal damage, and I would have had optimal damage with my conflag. So it would have been a lot more favorable for me there. But I was being stupid and fighting close range. Even then, we managed to get him to warp off. A lot thanks to our bling. Let's see, do we have any structure we can repair out? Because this, you see this structure damage we've taken right here. And that is some serious damage that is going to cost probably like 30, 40, 50 million even, because structure damage and just armor damage in general on Marauders is really expensive. Just repairing them in normal stations. If you go to the Citadel, it's free. So we'll try to find one. I think there's one in Turianus. We'll go there. This is the first time I've ever PvP'd in a Marauder, because I never really found a reason to do that just because of them being so expensive. That was very silly of me actually engaging a Kronos at that range. I mean, he's going to just have so much damage with those blasters with Void. It doesn't matter how bling I am, but if you do the wrong range, you can still change so much. How much damage do we have overheated? 3.1k? He was tanking decently. We also had a single rapper. I think we should consume boosters that improve our tracking. We can check here. Frantics could be nice because of the range, but I think we've got plenty of range. Synth the drop. I think this is what we need. Synth the drop could assist here. We can add some boosters to our fit. Paladin. Remove this. This is the fit we've got right here. Repair cot. Okay. I'm just going to alter the fit slightly so we have this prepared if we ever need it. Salvage II. I was considering doing putting a nanobot accelerator over here, but I feel like it might be still good to just have the way we've got it right now since we're very cap stable. Could put synth drop, synth exile, and hard shell dose 1. Because these will all make it the whole process a lot smoother. There we go. Let's repair up this ship right here. Do we not need to repair? No, I have a whole structure to repair, don't I? Or maybe it just automatically repaired it. Because they sometimes do that at Citadels where they got this automatic repair, yeah? Okay. You got the repair done. Another PvP timer is also right out, okay. Let's see now, invasion loot. We didn't have a whole lot. I mean, this 138 is from previous runs as well. We had like 100 something from previous ones. We've got like 30, I think, 30 mil from that. And a bit of PvP action. I'm pretty happy about that, where we didn't lose everything. Let's talk back up right here. So, Brawling Paladin against Triglavians. Working really smoothly, and it also works pretty smoothly against other players as well. Or at least making them piss off. Not that it's going to be able to secure kills without any scrambles or anything like that, but it was a pretty intense right there. I've never PvP'd in a ship. Actually, this is the first time I ever PvP'd in a ship of this price range. I've never PvP'd in a ship this expensive before. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.